This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV in association with MTK Global. We're in Dubai. Weigh-ins complete ahead of tomorrow night's fight night. DXB Uncovered at the Emirates Golf Club. I'm joined by, you would refer to as world-ranked Jamie Conlan the other day.
World ranked? Okay. Formerly world ranked?
Maybe formally, yeah. It'll be a bit of a shock if you were still in the ranking.
At late welterweight maybe, but not super flyweight no more. Strange one, wasn't it? World ranked.
To be fair, I thought you and Bob handled the press conference very well because they are daunting tasks. I mean, people don't kind of realise sat there in front of people, especially in a kind of a new country like Dubai where stuff like this doesn't happen all the time. So, but I thought you and Bob Yalin from MTK handled it very well.
Thanks, King. It was a last minute thing. Well, not last minute thing, it was always planned, but no one told me it was planned. So I got there and got told, okay, you're doing a press conference. Just figure it out. So I just winged it at the last second.
There we go, there we go. Jamie, like I said, it is a groundbreaking moment here for Dubai boxing, for MTK, obviously associated with Round 10 boxing, to bring an event here which is going to be, well, foremost broadcast to America on ESPN is monumentous, shall we say?
It's our first it's our first show with ESPN. It's our first deal what we're doing with Top Rank on ESPN. It's kind of the collaboration that we've been working on for the past while. Dubai is a bit of a special place. It's a place that Ahmed Siddiqui has this vision that he can build into a hub in the Middle East. So we believe in his vision. We believe that we can do something in Dubai. So let's make it a statement on our first go.
I mean, talking to him yesterday in an interview, you know, he said that promoters kind of come here in the past, or people with money, and kind of they're throwing unrealistic expectations of what can be done here in Dubai. And the fact of the matter is, it has to be kind of built up from the grassroots level up towards bringing big world title fights, big stars here.
Well, that's it. And kind of when he started to say that, it makes sense. It's what we're trying to do in the UK, in Belfast, in everywhere that we're trying to set up these different regions. We aren't here to kind of just one and done, do one big show, get everyone excited, and then fuck off for a while. We're here to create hubs. We're here to build something, build a structure in place for younger guys to come through, for prospects to be built on, for professional boxing to have a hub, to have a structure, to have something to grow from grassroots up this, to be big. But in order to be big, you have to be at the building phase, and that's what we're in at the minute. We're in the building phase of procedures.
The link between MTK Global and ESPN and Top Rank is getting stronger by the day, really. Obviously, it's all kind of really started with your brother, Michael Conlan, when he signed for Top Rank, but then there was a big gap before then. Now Tyson Fury, Carl Frampton have kind of done this co-promotional deal with Frank Warren, and also obviously Top Rank. So yeah, that bond, which is kind of crucial into the ESPN link.
Definitely. I think our relationship was established the pre-talks with Michael in Top Rank. We started to understand the dynamics, and from there on, I think it was 2 years Michael was with them, where our relationship blossomed and grew, and we understood that together we could achieve something big. They seen the strength that MTK have in Europe. They understood that there is a market in Europe that they haven't really explored. MTK are there to, especially in the UK, we are a dominant force in terms of brand recognition, fighters coming to us. And it's only getting bigger. They've seen this, that it's still in the building phase, and that we together can achieve big things with the backing of ESPN, the backing of Top Rank, and the strength of MTK in the UK and Europe. Things will be massive.
And obviously, it wasn't too long ago, obviously Tyson Fury announced his deal with Top Rank and ESPN, which kind of really shook up the heavyweight division. Everyone was kind of left second guessing. Does this make the fights with Joshua Wilder further apart? Does it kind of bring them closer, perhaps? But I mean, what's your take on that all?
Well, I look at it as always at a boxer's point of view. You know, people are looking at it from a fan's point of view that fights are going to take a year longer to make, or maybe never going to make. But as a boxer's point of view, I just see it as a fantastic move for Tyson to financially secure his family for the, I don't know how long. It's phenomenal to kind of set a stall out that he has. No, like, he was the first UK heavyweight, the same to be on ESPN, the same with Top Rank. It's phenomenal. And then you look at it a different point of view, that he is his brand now, his own brand, being sold now and published now and put on ESPN. That is, you know, this the leading sports marketing broadcaster in the US, is amazing for him as a person. You know, and then you get down to the nitty gritty that you have Bob Arum, you know, speaking on your behalf, the best promoter in the game, speaking on your behalf, doing the deals on your behalf, making fights on your behalf. There is loads of money behind ESPN and Top Rank, and I'm sure they'll be able to get the deals across that everyone wants to see. You know, when then I step back and look at it from a fan's point of view, you want to see the big fights. Who's going to get you the big fights? The biggest broadcaster and the biggest promoter is going to be able to get you the big fights. Bob and ESPN and Top Rank will be able to make these fights that people are saying that they won't be able to make. The money will be there, the broadcaster is there, the viewing is there. He's there to kind of to make these big shows, and Tyson, I think, will laminate his legacy in the long run.
That was very professional. You were being put off by a member of MTK, who we shall not name. Big Red.
Big Red.
How influential, we've heard a little bit, but how influential were kind of MTK into doing that Tyson Fury deal?
If it wasn't MTK, that deal would never get made. It's only MTK. They are the leading force in things going forward. Without MTK as Tyson's management company, this deal wouldn't get made. Without MTK as Carl Frampton's management company, he would never have been able to come off a loss to Josh Warrington and sign with Top Rank and be on ESPN and once again secure his family's financial security for the rest of his life because of it. MTK are the leading force in management, in working with promotional company in Top Rank. It's things don't happen if you're not with MTK.
Okay, very boldly put, but you know, it is what it is. How is Paddy Barnes?
He's good. I was texting him yesterday about other stuff yesterday, but because he's always messing. Was at the fights with him last week, the AFL show. He's in a good place. We went for lunch, or went for breakfast. It turned out being lunch after all the walking we were doing in New York. Me, him, and Carl Frampton. The morning after the fight. And he understood the mistakes that was made. He understood that, you know, 118 was never the weight that he should have been fighting at. And performance, weight aside and result aside, I think his performance was very good. The last few rounds, he seemed like he hurt the guy and he pulled it back. I had a draw. Well, that was without scoring a knockdown that he said it was legitimate, a body shot. But he's overly critical. He's his own worst enemy, and he'll come out and say things that maybe the heat of the moment he shouldn't say. In reflection, he's understood that mistakes were made. It's not on him, and it's mistakes have been made. Wrong decisions were made prior to it. He's reevaluating his camp, his scenario, that he's his outlook on boxing as a whole, and he's coming back. He's in a very good place. You know, he's got a good family around him. He's got good friends around him, professional boxers around him who are giving him advice. And he's going to give it another crack. You know, when we sat and right after the fight, and you know, everything was very bleak, and you know, we were all very disheartened. I remember going back. Michael was fighting the next fight, and I didn't tell him that Paddy had got beat. I was sitting in the change room, and but my face told a different story. He knew from my face that he was beat, and then I think the atmosphere in the dressing room get down. I think it was Carl Frank was saying just kind of you got to focus on your own fight, and I just go out and get perform. But in terms of Paddy, he's in a good place. He's got good people around him, and going forward, he's going to right wrongs that he's made.
All right, listen. Our friend was just trying to hurry us along. He's probably waiting for you. Jamie, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV. We look forward to a great night here in Dubai tomorrow night at the Emirates Golf Club. It looks fantastic. The setup yesterday looks phenomenal. So it really is. As long as the weather holds out, I think we're in for a really good night.
Yeah, the scene in the background is what you're going to see is unreal. I don't think it's been you can't get that kind of them sights in the UK and Ireland. So I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely, and we'll definitely catch up with you tomorrow. Jamie Conlan, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV, and yeah, we'll speak to you again over the next couple of days.
Nice one, Cougs. Thank you.